Welcome to Devon. There's a clue where we're off to today. What's happening, YouTube? Spectre here, back again on a sunny-ish Friday. Got a day off work, had a few days off work. Typically I took time off work and it immediately rained every single day. Love that for me. But today looks good, so we've snuck out. I'm heading across to Meldon Viaduct, which looks really cool. I've never been there before. It's at the top edge of Dartmoor, over near sort of Oakhampton way. It's a former railway viaduct, and there's also a former railway sort of station, like a loading bay. There's a bunch of old trains, like graffiti trains and old buildings. I don't know if you can get into the trains, officially at least. But the viaduct is a footpath now. They transformed it, now it's not in use. They've tarmacked the top and they've connected it to some footpaths, and it's a foot and a cycle path, so it should be a nice little day out. There's a sort of 4.5 mile loop you can do, starting at the Meldon Reservoir, and then it sort of loops away from the viaduct and it comes back over the top of it. But I didn't make a note of that because it just it looks a little bit far to walk in like bike gear. Like I'm going to be keeping my jacket on, I've got bike boots, I haven't got to change the shoes or anything, so I'm going to go sort of direct from the car park to the viaduct, which should be a little bit briefer. But it should be really cool. I love like old infrastructure and stuff like that, and it's always interesting to me to see bits and pieces. Old petrol stations as well, although I think that one's still open, which we'd like to see. Somewhere along this road, if I'm on the road I think I am, there's a former garage with some like ruined cars outside that have just been left to rot. So if I see that with enough time to stop, I'll pull over and we'll show you those. So I'm not going directly there, I'm taking a little bit of a different route. Normally if I was going across towards Dartmoor, I'd go via sort of like Callington, Gunners Lake, Tavistock, and then I'd go up the leading edge of Dartmoor up to Oakhampton from there. Decided to mix it up this time, so I've come up through Lanston and I'm going up towards Holsworthy now, and we're going to turn off just at Holsworthy and then connect over to Oakhampton at the top. Should be a nice little loop, and then on the way back I'll probably go via my usual way, so I'm not doing the same road twice. I don't know what else is to do, not much. Work's still working, life's still lifing. You might be able to see in my arms here I've got a different colour jacket on now. Picked up a lovely jacket yesterday actually from a place I randomly stumbled across, selling a bunch of old like vintage kit. Really cheap, lovely gent in there. Actually went in to try a different jacket. It's not a public facing business, but really, I mean they welcome you in, but it is just a warehouse, it's not a shop or anything. But you're welcome to come in and have a look at stuff, so I went in to try a different yellow jacket, because I wanted a yellow jacket to match the bike, because I'm one of those pricks. And I went to try another one, it didn't quite fit, and then I spotted this one on the rack which was waiting to get processed. It was there like they haven't been listed yet. Tried it on, it's a bit bigger, it's like 46. It's actually slightly big for me, so I'm somewhere in between the two of those, but it's lovely, man. I got it really cheap. It's quite basic as a jacket, like there's no armour and there's no provision for armour, no pockets. We'll see if that bothers me. I might look into like an armoured base layer if it bothers me that much. It probably won't, to be fair. And there's also no air vents in this, which is a little bit of a shame because it's got a quilted lining which is non-removable, and it's quite warm. As much as a leather jacket, it's really quite toasty. But no, it's lovely. I'm really happy with it, and like it was dirt cheap, and even cheaper because I was able to sneakily get it before it was officially through. Oh, this is the cars. Let me just pull in here real quick. Yeah, let me have a quick look around here. It is someone's house, so I won't be too long. But yeah, like you've got, what's this, Austin Sprite? Is it a Frog Eye? No, it isn't. It's a Triumph. Okay, I don't know my British cars apparently. But oh, fucking look at it, man! Like it breaks my actual heart. It's just left here to rot. Like it's just awful. And this is gone now. This is never coming back. You can see through it. But it's just like, who does that? If the dash is still part of it, what mileage is it on? It's on 26,000 miles. Fucking awful, man. Look at it. And then also up here, what's this, XJR? God, what a beast this would have been in its day. You won't be able to see in there, I can barely see in there, but oh my god, man. I've been past it before. I've known the story. This is obviously a former garage, but it's just like, well, there's the reg plate, BHJ 840T. I wonder when that was on the road last. Right. They got the worst out of the tyres, didn't they? Fucking hell. That's all fun. Then what have we got here? So, a Spitfire? Might be it might be a, I don't know. It's hard to tell without the bodywork, isn't it? Might be a Stag, actually. Just up on... That one's stripped, at least. The rest were just dumped. I guess this was a former garage or something. Fucking awful, man. I hate it, man. It breaks my fucking heart seeing stuff like this. And even the garage is... Fucking hell, that's slippery. Even the garage is cool. It's got, like, all the stuff still in there. You can see there's all... Yeah. Mad. Absolutely mad. I've no idea who looks at stuff like that and goes, yeah, fuck it, like, just leave it. I'd love to sit down with the people responsible, like just ask them, why have you done this? What's wrong with you? My rusty mechanical heart bleeds for abandoned vehicles. If I ever win the lottery, I'll just be going around like a foster parent for all these lost causes. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to crack on now. So we're heading over to, still heading up towards Holsworthy. We're turning off soonish, and then we'll jump back in when we get closer to. But yeah, so you guys don't need to see the road, so I'll cue a little bit of tunes, and we'll jump through, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Yeah, almost there. Some lovely roads. That road from Holsworthy across to towards like Oakhampton ahead of us, that's been really nice. Really nice, like proper open sweepers. Like you don't get a lot of those around me, so it is really enjoyable. 61 an hour, nice and open, well maintained. Lots of nice sweeping bends. A really good time on it. Very nice. So imagine living just opposite a forest like that. That must be really nice. Go for a little walk in there every day. So the last turning off now before we get there. That was my turning. Whoops. Dumbass. Oh, for God's sake, when on the dual carriageway. I was trying to avoid this, make it enjoyable, but whatever. Good join, mate. Good merge. Come on, dickhead, let's go. Fucking hellfire. Already on here for one junction. Yeah, Meldon, that's where we're going. And it's the Meldon Viaduct. Anyway, this is where we are, thank you. That's actually where I'm going, that walkway that we just went up behind. So, you won't have seen that, I was going to stop there, but there's obviously cars and stuff. But I'm going to walk back down this road, there's a way up onto that bridge, and then I'm going to walk along from that bridge to the viaduct. That's the plan at least. So yeah, this is the road to the car park for the reservoir. which I will check out as well on the way back probably, because they're, you know, just for the hell of it. It's a lovely area though, like some really pretty hills right here. But yeah, this is the car park, and it's a Dartmoor National Park car park, which means it is free for bikes, which we love to see. Okay, I think nice place to stop, pal. I'm gonna go just straight in here. Oh, we got another bike. Who have we got there? FJR, very nice. Alright, well, this is us at the reservoir. Reservoir's down there. I'm going to jump off, get my kit off, and then I'll head back. I'll catch up with you on the way.
Well, shortly after taking my helmet off, and while I was locking the bike up, I was approached by a couple asking if I had any Allen keys, because they discovered the main pedal spindle on their bicycle was loose. I took the side panel off the Magna to get the stock Honda toolkit, and by complete fluke, the one Allen key I had in there was the perfect size they needed. We got them sorted and I headed off. They were out on the same trails as me, but I didn't cross past them again. Nice couple though. From the car park, me and my new jacket took a walk back along the road I'd come in on, back to the junction under the bridge. This is bridge 615, and I hopped on the trail there, cutting out a longer dogleg on the main walking trails, which I didn't fancy on my bike kit. From there, it's an easy and level paved path along the former railway line to bridge 613, which is the viaduct itself. Meldon Viaduct was opened in 1874, and it's one of only 2 surviving railway bridges in the UK which feature wrought iron lattice piers supporting wrought iron trusses. It's 151 feet high at its peak and offers some great views on both sides, looking over the forests and the moorland which surround it. Past the viaduct, you reach the former station and visitor centre, along with the railway yard. Sadly, this was, as all fun things are in the UK, shut off from public access, so all I could do was peek over the hedges and fences. Access would be very easy in several areas if you were so inclined, but I'm not an Urbex channel, so I can't recommend that, and I thought it'd be a bit bait to try myself while wearing a bright yellow outfit. There's several train garages left though, in various states of rust, and a series of industrial buildings also. I continued along the cycle path for a while, but it soon runs parallel to the newer Oakhampton bypass, and the road noise along there is quite intolerable, so I decided to turn back. On the way back, I had a good laugh at Emmett's Folly Viewpoint, which was accessed from a discreet set of stairs off the cycle path, followed by a forest track to some benches which have a view of absolutely nothing due to trees going up over the hill. We are in Devon, so I don't know if this was supposed to be a reference to the Cornish term for tourists, or just an amusing coincidence, but a viewpoint with no view did seem apt. Heading back, I took the steep trail down beside the viaduct, and then spent a couple of hours wandering around the woods and moorland under the bridge, pausing to read my book down by a nice river, before heading back to the bike.
Wow, that's us leaving Reservoir car park. That was really good fun. Quite warm. No fun in the bike gear, the bike boots and the jacket, but I don't really have anywhere to put them, so kind of was stuck with them. This is where I went up, so there are footpaths all the way around, but I took a shortcut along this road and then just up there at bridge 615, and then 613 is the actual viaduct. Just before I wrap up this video, I'm actually going to take you guys back over to the viaduct itself. There is a road that runs underneath it, which I was tempted to park on actually. Okay, no. I was tempted to park on, but you're not really supposed to, or at least not Monday to Friday. I think the parking restrictions are on the parking spots there. You gonna let me by, or? Yeah, you're not really supposed to park along there, so I chose to park at the reservoir. Like I say, it's free parking for bikes at Dartmoor National Park car parks, so it's easy. But yeah, we're going to loop around because there's the road goes under it. There's a nice open spot, and I want to get a photo of the bike with the viaduct in the background because I think it will look really sick. And it's only a mile or two around the corner. In fact, we can't quite see it, but yeah, it's just over there. So we'll head round, we'll take a little photo at the viaduct. I'll show you the viaduct in person, as it were, and then I'll wrap up the video there. So this road would have taken you to the train station or the train yard before, which was sadly locked off, as I kind of suspected it would be. But now it just takes it up to, there's some, like, I don't know, mining company or something. I don't know what they are, but there's some company at the top there. And this road sort of dead ends up there. But yeah, we cross over, what is this, A30? Loop around a little bit further. They see, like, there's open areas there, so like, you can park on this road. But it's only like the lay-bys along here, but the restrictions are. But yeah, we're about to go up on Tissot Viaduct. It's a nice little road, this, actually. And here we go. So there's one of the last sort of parking areas. And here's the viaduct. How about that? Watch a car come by exactly now. Always the way, isn't it, when you're taking a photo? Obligatory thumbnail with a few angles. So yeah, I mean, there is the viaduct. You see that? It's quite a dramatic thing. So I walked down to here. Actually, there's a path down here. I walked down, I came through that gap and went all the way down, running through here. It's quite a climb back up, let me tell you. It fucking sucks in bike gear, lugging my jacket with me. But come up here, look at that, right? 1874 this was opened, according to the little sign. That sun's probably doing a right number of the GoPro, but so all the way along the top's a cycle path now, and all the former railways sort of torn up, and it's just open to the public now. And then there's a bunch of little footpaths all through here, and like all up through the woods. It's quite a cool area, really. Well, I'm going to wrap that one up here. Thank you for coming with me to Meldon Viaduct. I changed the video format up frequently, so some of the videos are going to be off the bike stuff like this. Some will be on the bike stuff. Some will be opinion vlogs. Some will be on the Magna. Some will be on the CG. Change it up as we go through. Hope to see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Ride safe.